Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the vlog. Today is Wednesday, September, what's the date today? 15th. Wednesday, September 15th, and I am getting ready to go to work. I did not start this vlog in my normal way. I did get up at 5:15. However, after all the stress of yesterday, I straight up opted for a bubble bath this morning, and that's what I did. So anyways, I'm going to make my coffee. A lot of you ask how I make my coffee at home, and that's like one of the most common questions I get because you guys see me eat it every day on my journey, my weight loss journey. So here's what I'm going to do. My brother and sister got me an espresso machine for my birthday. I just opened a new sleeve of these coffee pods. They come like this. Now there are espresso ones, which is usually what I get. However, I'm out of those and I haven't figured out how to order new ones yet. So I'm going to brew just one of their Stormio. Hi. Their Stormio coffee pods, and then just use half of it, and my husband will drink the other half. So what you do, it's super easy to use this Nespresso. It's got water stored in the base in the back. You just do one touch, another touch puts it down. It's all automated. You click the button on top, and it's going to brew. This particular coffee was 7.7 ounces. It's going to get it, leave it there. It actually brews different sizes depending on the size of the pods. So the espresso pods are smaller. They have a double espresso and then some different sizes of coffee. So like I said, this is going to brew 7 ounces. I only need about 2.5, 3 for mine. So I'm going to use half of it. I have a Starbucks cup from yesterday. I like to save these because everything tastes better coming out of a Starbucks cup, right? So I filled it all the way with ice. This is a train test. So because it's a train test, I'm going to use 12 ounces of almond milk, which is going to count as 1.5 of my healthy fat serving, and then my keto ready whip is going to be the other half of that. I'm going to mix my decadent chocolate brownie from Optavia with my 12 ounces, shake it in my Optavia shaker bottle, and then I'm going to pour it all together, top it with the ready whip. And espresso is great. It really foams your coffee, so it's just, it tastes more, I don't know, decadent.
Wait, no, how come there's a layer? How does it do that?
This is how it works.
This is odd. The color doesn't change.
I like to mix my coffee in my shaker bottle with my milk when I do this because I just feel like it gets a better blend. So I'm going to shake the brownie and the almond milk up first, and then once the coffee's done brewing, I'll pour half of it into here and then pour that all into my cup. A lot of people ask why I don't use the chocolate shake. I do sometimes when I'm out of brownies, but when I do my monthly order, I usually order like 8 brownies because I do one a day in the morning for coffee and one a day at night for dessert. That's just how I like it. Anyone else out there have a brownie addiction? Comment down below. All right. Yeah, you can stop it. My completed fueling. Okay, thank you. My completed fueling. I was also going to tell you all the good news this morning. Are you cutting my head off?
No.
I was also going to tell you all the good news this morning. 145.6. Guys, 145.6. That is several pounds down from the 151.8 that I started at on this 5-week journey, and I am, is it 8 days? 9 days into it today. All right, guys, welcome to the vlog. Y'all, being a mom is hard some days. I don't know what's wrong with Ainsley. Brenton's home with her this morning. He got her to go take a walk. She's still saying her tummy hurts and she doesn't want to eat anything. He's going to try to get her some food that she likes to see if she'll eat it. We're just trying to sort out what's going on. And I'm trying to work. I ate a bar earlier. Yeah. I don't have anything insightful to say. I'm just irritated with this situation and not knowing what's going on. And it's hard when you have a dramatic 7-year-old to really sort out what the actual issue is. All right, guys. Well, I'm a little less high-strung at the moment because Daddy worked his magic and got our little girl to eat something. She had chicken, of all things. So she ate some chicken and walked around the block, which was more than she could do yesterday. So I think we've avoided a hospital admission as long as we can keep her hydrated. So he's working on that. So things are looking up as far as that goes, which is good. I'm just having string cheese and a couple of dill pickles, and then I'm gonna have a fueling. I've got my almond milk with my Where is it? Cinnamon Crunchios. I am also working on my water. I'm eating my classroom today because I just wanted to be by myself. I feel like it's been a crazy day because I was like making sub plans thinking I was going to the hospital with her, which thankfully looks like I'm not gonna have to do. But I spent all morning figuring out what my kids were gonna do while I was gone. So anyway, we're making it. It's a Wednesday. Wild Wednesday. I will check in later, guys. Whirlwind of a day. I have a huge 9th hour class that was very active today. I snuck in my not silky peanut butter. I snuck in my crunchy double peanut butter bar between 8th and 9th hour because I was like starving. I'm about to do a Walmart order. I think I want cauliflower pizza for dinner, and so I'm gonna order cauliflower pizza. Actually, I'm probably gonna make my own cauliflower crust. I think I'm just gonna make my own. It's not that hard. I haven't done it in a while. I'll show you guys how to do it. So I'm gonna do Walmart delivery for that, and then I'm gonna go round up all my kids and be grateful that it's Wednesday afternoon. Yeah. I'm gonna keep drinking my tea that I haven't finished from this morning. I'm behind on water today, but that's okay. I can catch up. I think that's all I have to say. I feel like my brain is like, I had like 30 kids in my class, which is great that they're all coming back and we're all here at once, but it was a little stressful, a little chaotic today because I wasn't even sure I was going to be here this afternoon, so I had made sub plans. And anyways, Ainsley's doing much better. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that she's on the up and up, figure out what to do with her tomorrow. And I don't think she's ready to go back to school yet. We got to talk about that tonight. All right, I'll see you at dinner. All right, guys, welcome to dinner time at the Whitaker house. The kids are having frozen pizza, and I am making my own cauliflower pizza tonight because that is my favorite kind, using these ingredients here. So let me show you what I have to make my delicious cauliflower pizza. The base is gonna be this bag of rice cauliflower, okay? It's gonna be the crust. I need 1 cup of rice cauliflower wrung out. Once it's all, you gotta warm it up in the microwave a little bit to get it wrung out. I'll show you that. I've got some rotisserie chicken, mozzarella cheese, this Lucini marinara, which is way lower calories than the Rayo's, and sugar and carbs. I've got a red onion, some orange bell pepper, 2 eggs, and some spinach. So this is gonna, in a snap, turn into a delicious, delicious cauliflower pizza that is totally on plan. First step is to preheat my oven. I want it to be 425 degrees. P.S. This is not dirty. This is how this oven in the house came. It's all just messed up. I don't want y'all to think I'm gross. Next, I'm going to put my rice cauliflower in my microwave for about a minute just to get it warm enough to wring the water out. Okay, so now that I've showed you all the ingredients, my next step is to make my pizza crust. So you have to make that and bake it before you add the toppings. So I just have a bowl right here, and I have 1 cup of riced cauliflower. Now that package I showed y'all, that's that whole package in here. Once you warm it up and wring it out, it reduces down to exactly 1 cup. So I'm gonna put that in there. Now I have 3 cups of, 3 cups, not 3 cups. Don't eat 3 cups of cheese. I have 3 ounces of cheese. I'm gonna put 1 ounce of reduced fat mozzarella cheese into my crust and save the other 2 ounces to top my pizza. I'm also gonna put 2 egg whites in my crust. And I'm just gonna throw the yolk away. We don't use very many egg yolks in our house. But I need 2 egg whites to bind this all together. And the easiest way to do it is just literally to mix it with your hands. And it is a little messy. And it does get a little slimy. But it really makes a delicious pizza crust. And it is worth, it's not even trouble, it's just a few steps. It's not hard, it's just a couple of steps. But it is definitely worth the trouble, okay? So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get that all mushed together with your 2 egg whites. Now there's some debate over these egg whites, okay? I'm not counting 2 egg whites as anything because you could have 14 as a lean. I guess you could count it as 1/7 of your lean. I just give them to myself as freebies, but that's totally up to you. You can count it as 1/7 of your lean. So I'm gonna wash my hands real quick, spray this pan and show you how I form the pizza crust. So I'm just gonna use olive oil spray to liberally spray my pan. Ideally, I would use parchment paper for this, but I'm out. And wax paper doesn't work. I've learned the hard way that wax paper does not work. So once you do that, you're gonna just dump this on. Now obviously your 1 cup of cauliflower is gonna count as most of your veggies for the day. However, I am gonna top mine with some extra veg. Once again, personal choice. All right, so you're gonna form this. You don't want it too thick because you don't want it to be mushy, but you don't want it too thin. And I probably could have used 1.5 egg whites. Like if I were measuring tablespoons of egg whites out of an egg like carton, I probably would have only used 1.5 because this is a little wet. I hope it's okay. But you don't want it too thick and you don't want it too thin. You kind of want it about the size of both of your palms, I would say. It's kind of about a good measure or whatever. And then usually what I do is just to suck up a little more of the water, I fold the paper towel in half and just kind of place it gently down on top just to get a little bit more of that moisture out. Push it down a little more. And it ends up looking like this. This is what you want it to look like. We're gonna bake this at 425 for 15 minutes. All right, so when it comes out of the oven, this is what it should look like, okay? I do like to usually slide this under it just to like get it loose before I put it back in with the toppings on. And really the toppings is just to like warm it all through. So I'm gonna top it with 1/2 cup of the sauce. And really I didn't even need that whole 1/2 cup, I don't think. I need like 1/3 cup of sauce. So I'm gonna spread that out. And then I personally like my toppings on top of the cheese. I don't like them soggy underneath. I like them crispy on top. So I'm gonna spread the sauce all the way out and then I'm gonna put my other 2 ounces of cheese. So it was gonna be 3 ounces of chicken and 3 ounces of cheese for my 6 ounces of lean. This is reduced fat shredded mozzarella. And then I'm gonna put my 3 ounces of chicken on top of that. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna do my spinach first. So I'm gonna do my spinach leaves. Just kind of spread out all over my pizza. And then I'm gonna do my chicken, which like I said, that's 3 ounces. And this is just rotisserie chicken. It's a good shortcut. Sometimes I'll do my own in the crock pot, but I didn't have it pre-done, so I just got a rotisserie chicken from Instacart Kroger Delivery. If anyone was wondering, you pay $9.99 a month and you can get free delivery as many times as you want. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. All right, I'm gonna do some mushrooms. And like I said, the cup of cauliflower was most of my veg, and then these are just kind of some extra little ones I'm throwing on. I only needed 1/2 cup more, and I'm probably putting another extra 1/2 cup on. But if you had to be extra, why not be extra with veggies, right? This is just so filling and so delicious, and it's also beautiful. Like, I love how pretty this pizza is. And this homemade cauliflower crust is good enough to cut into pieces. Like, you can eat it like a pizza. It's a little extra work, but if you have the time, that's probably enough. I don't need all these. If you have the time, it's worth the effort. And then I'm just gonna do a few red onions. I don't use onions much. White onions aren't technically on plan, but you can condiment count this. These are red onions, and I'm just gonna sprinkle the top also. Guys, it's such a pretty pizza. I can't wait to show you a picture. I'm gonna sprinkle the top with some basil. You know, I don't count spices on my, unless it has sugar or salt. And then I'm also gonna do my favorite, which is crushed red pepper flakes, because I like it spicy. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven probably for another 10 to 15 minutes until it is all done. But isn't that beautiful? It's gonna be delicious. All right, guys, here's what this deliciousness looks like when it comes out. See, you can pick it up like pieces of pizza. It's nice and crispy on the bottom. I'm gonna cut it up and have it. I am so excited to eat this for dinner tonight. I am ending my night with my brownie. I'm a little bummed. Actually, I'm more than a little bummed because my daughter was doing a lot better this afternoon, it seemed like. And then this evening, like from 4 o'clock on, she's been asleep in my bed. not eating or drinking anything, crying that it hurts. It's hard as a parent. Like, you don't know what to do to help when they don't feel good and you can't, like, figure out what's wrong. We're gonna have to go back to the doctor tomorrow, I guess. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Day 9. I'm still freezing cold. I'm ready for some fall clothes because I'm always cold and fat burn. 145.4 today, which was awesome. I want to get below 145 and never look above it again. Here we go. We'll see you guys in the morning.